Fate is a strange thing. It can change a person's life in just one moment. No matter how poor or sad you are, fate can turn your world upside down in an instant. This is the story of a poor potter who worked hard every day making clay pots and selling them to survive. His only companion was his loyal donkey, but one day, a scary lion and a few unexpected events changed his life forever. In a small village, there lived a poor potter named Ramesh. His life was all about his work and his faithful donkey, Bolu. Every morning, wearing his old, torn clothes, Ramesh took Bolu and went out to make and sell clay pots. He was known by the poor people in the village. Even though he didn't have much money, he was honest and hardworking. His life was full of struggles, but he always had hope. Bolu wasn't just a donkey to him, he was a true friend. They understood each other without speaking. Whenever Ramesh felt sad, Bolu somehow made him feel better. They were like family. One was incomplete without the other. One day, fear spread across the village. A man-eating lion had been seen near the area. The lion had already attacked several people, and everyone was too scared to leave their homes. Ramesh was scared too, but he had no choice. If he didn't work, he and Bolu would starve. The next morning, Ramesh gathered all his courage, took Bolu, and started walking to the city to sell his clay pots. The only way to reach the city was through a forest, the same place where the lion had been seen. Every step he took was filled with fear, but his hunger and duty were stronger than his fear. Finally, they reached the city, sold all the pots, and began their journey back home. But by the time they reached the forest again, the sun had set. Darkness covered the land. The trees looked scary under the moonlight, and the silence made Ramesh nervous. Even Bolu felt something was wrong. He started pulling at his reins and making worried sounds. Suddenly, they heard a noise in the bushes. Ramesh's heart began to beat fast. Bolu neighed loudly. Before they could move, a huge lion came out from the bushes. Its glowing eyes shined in the dark. Ramesh froze in fear. The lion roared loudly and started moving toward them. Just as it was about to jump, Bolu did something unbelievable. He kicked the lion hard with his back legs. The lion fell back in surprise, but wasn't ready to give up. It growled and attacked again. Bolu, brave and strong, kicked and dodged again and again. The fight went on for a while, but Bolu never gave up. Finally, the lion got tired, roared angrily, and ran back into the forest. Ramesh stood frozen in shock. Then he hugged Bolu tightly, realizing that his loyal donkey had just saved his life. When they returned to the village, Ramesh told everyone what had happened. The villagers were amazed. They praised Bolu's bravery and Ramesh's courage. From that day on, Ramesh was no longer just a poor potter. His story spread everywhere, and people from faraway places came to buy his pots. His fate had completely changed. The man who once struggled for food was now respected and admired by all because of his brave donkey. This story teaches us that life is unpredictable. Challenges often come when we least expect them. But during those hard times, our true courage shows. Just like Ramesh and Bolu, if we face our fears and don't give up, even the hardest moments can turn in our favor. Sometimes, the problems we face are actually the ones that lead us to success. Believe in yourself, stay strong, and remember, fate helps the brave.